We live like a wire, setting the microphone on fire. Shout out to the FBA. Shout out to the hip hop culture. Shout out to all my family, my friends. And you already know it's your boy Cuban Link, live and direct. About to set it off right. My brother Pop. Follow definitely his channel. What's his channel again, Pop?
Prince of Pain.
Prince of Pain. Yeah, the whole. You already know who he is. I'm saying that's my crimey right there. It's my Cody. On these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy talking to certain people, you know what I'm saying? We just talk like it's natural. So that's why I enjoy my conversations with them.
And then we got Chicago and New York too. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope.
And my bad too for last time because I didn't let you speak too much. Everybody
Cuban did not let me get one word in last time. He was gone. But you know what though? You had a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
What's up
so
to
I
everybody?
just grabbed my cigar and I let you go. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. You know I do it because it's just the amount of information I had in my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like
that was like the DJ. Shout out to DJ UTV. Like that day, I sat on the couch for 2 hours. You heard?
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody. Josie, Michelle, Tracy, Familia, Bloodshed. What up, baby? WKRP. It's Toast Conde. These names be crazy. It's Toast Conde. I don't even know that. I didn't even say that. Eric Lebron, Ray Colon, Paul Porter, Brunswick, X-Man. You already know. Just to catch up with Familia. You know, and I want
salute. Much love from Chicago to everybody out there in these YouTube streets, New York, Cali, Puerto Rico, Miami, Santo Domingo, Cuba. Anybody got that Wi-Fi? Ya tú sabes, saludo.
Saludo.
Me and Cuban was on my channel. You know what I'm saying? And we was on the popping it off. We was talking about the whole FBA situation. We were talking about salute to Liza. We were talking about that for a second, but what we was really talking about pun, writing.
And let me say this too, man. You know, still, if the undertone in your life, in your mind, and your viewing, when you viewing the situation, the dispute about hip hop, the history of it, please, know that this guy right here, these two guys right here, we pumping unity. You know what I'm saying? It's not about even if the shoes are the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Still be the same character as far as like just a dispute about it, without what I'm saying, really trying to go into the heritage of some bad apples in our own. We both, we all got bad apples in our society where our race is part of it. You know what I'm saying? Latino race, the black race, the African American race, but the fundamental, I was telling Pop how I felt about the FBA, right? And I was like, I'm so proud to have seen, even if there's just this movement, and not just because it's Joe and everything, because that's just a start, of course. It's like I felt like somebody, saying, like, understood, like the story, the truth, like the way it's actually, it actually happened through the past because of the actions this dude, has done, and it's been, swept under the rug and all of that. And the movement of the FBA, just that little scene of when Joe was talking in Math Hoffa's podcast, and he directed that same energy towards the FBA, and y'all took it like that, like y'all could understand a little bit, saying how I feel, and I'm saying just on an entertainment tip, and how the business have let this dude, get away with things like that, disrespecting in all angles. I feel, what I'm saying, and so I want to thank y'all, man. I want to thank y'all again, man. I want to, salute the real, frontliners, and the people in the back, saying, who's running the whole narrative of this, saying, black people standing together, showing the world, saying, the power they got in any subject. And that's how it should be. That should be like this to, a blueprint to Latinos like that. But Latinos is more into politics, like my Cuban side, as far as like the Miami Cubans. They've been into the politics, and they're usually Republicans, but they're in that side. But Is that side. But that's why it's like I don't understand why the Latino love ain't really, you know what I'm saying, should be this way that we're talking about. Like let's back our people up. Let's back up our black people right now. Let's do it. Like this is a time that we got to stand up and rock with our brothers and sisters. Let's rock. So, you know, I don't understand why it was all the pushback about, but it's usually money at the end of the day, and the power that they're searching for, so they can have a higher seat and whatever, you know what I'm saying, situation they're in. So they always sell out to money. So we got to get rid of these people. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, the revolution will be televised. I told y'all, and you know this.
Well, they've been canceling you, boy. They've been canceling. You know, he finally put his foot in his mouth, bro. You know, he got out of body thinking he's really done Caragina. You know what I'm saying?
Don carapinga, lo que es. That's what he is.
Chacho.
Pero, you know, I'm just trying to say, it's just, we're just looking over the things. You know, you got sometimes you catch
Hey,
a.
look, he's from New York, bro. I get on here to talk my scrap. You know why? Because I'm from Chicago, bro, and he don't speak for us over. He don't rock for us over here.
But
He
he
ain't a
thinks he does.
representative for the Latino people in Chicago.
But he
You know what
thinks
I'm
he
saying?
does. He thinks he does.
No.
That's why he speaks so
Well, I'm gonna
freely.
tell you something. He had a show about 5, 6 months ago, right? Talk about he was posting pictures, him and Tony talking about, you know, Chicago got love for us. My brother, that show was an hour and a half from Chicago, bro. It was in Aurora for my boys and them. We Are Music that threw the show. Not saying it was a whack place. I perform for them all the time, but it was not Chicago, brother. It was a little suburb. You know what I'm saying? So I know he be capping. You
And
know
not
what
for
I'm saying?
nothing. When I go to Chicago, where I go, Pop?
Oh, you come everywhere. You come to the land. You come to Humboldt Park. You know what I'm saying? You come,
No, but
you know,
I'll be in the bunkers with y'all. Like, yeah.
you come eat at the
I'll be
Bomba.
in the hottest part of Chicago, like for real, like this, like
You be
chilling,
in the land. You be in the
waking
land.
up, smoking a cigarette like this in the morning. See my, you know, my F is strapped up like this. You good, you? I'll be
Tell
like,
them
yeah,
the
I'm good,
truth.
I'm good.
But tell
They
them
make
the
sure I'm
truth.
good.
How they treat you when you come out here.
Like a king I am, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they treat me like a king I am. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I say that because you know I treat them like my royal people. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm touched. I could be touched at any moment. They know I'm relatable to them, and that's just you know real natural like bond we got.
When you come out here, how's the love and the respect you see from my people out here to me?
Oh man, yeah. Highest regards. Highest regards. You know, respect it. And you just don't rock with the Latin boys. You rock with black folk all day over
Everybody.
there. You know what I'm saying? So I know that. But that's the type of environment I'm. You know, when I'm in New York, that's what I rock with. And when I'm anywhere, really, not just in New York. That's just you know, me and Pun always we come from that school. And even though Joe was like from the same neighborhood and all that, he comes from a whole different thing. Like I told you, he's scarred in his mind about black people beating him up. Like the black kids who beat him up when he was little. You know what I'm saying? I think he's you know, he definitely uh keeps that with him. You know what I'm saying? Me, I have fights with black folk and all that. You know, I did my thing all the time. I got respect, but it was never like a demeaning type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's never like looking down on another race or thinking I'm better than anybody, you know? So those are qualities I think that, you know, you had to be taught that and you have to have it in your heart. You know what I'm saying? He got a dark heart, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why you can't put him in position because he's gonna unleash that on people. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna create a whole different type of society. You know, everything trickles down and it affects another. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you think we'll see him come out and apologize to the FBA?
I
My
mean, he
question is,
hasn't done yet. That's what I said. I labeled the topic that just
what'd you label it? What did you label it?
if
What's
Fat
the
Boy running,
title? Huh?
something about Fat Boy running. Yeah, he's still running.
Running,
He
he
hasn't
running.
apologized yet. So you know what I'm saying? He hasn't apologized yet, and you already know. I mean, I wasn't even expecting an apology either. Like you know what I'm saying? I hope that. Well,
I
some
mean,
people are.
I would have
Some
thought,
people.
even if it wasn't sincere, that he would at least attempt to, you know what I'm saying? He's the greatest capper in the world. He could tell
But
the most believable stories in the world. So why not a fake apology to save his business ventures, to save his sponsorships,
I
to
think
save
to me, he's so racist in his heart. He can't even seem to even come out his skin and say those words. That's how I feel. That's how
Damn,
I take it. He's so racist that he can't even say that. Even if he, some people that wanted to hear an apology, some, you know what I'm saying, fundamental Black Americans that wanted to hear that, at least, yo, apologize because he was wrong. Because everybody know he's wrong. Even though you could use that word here and there, you know, behind the scenes and all that. But right there in that situation, in that spotlight, you are wrong. 100% wrong. And explain why, you know what I'm saying, maybe they should you know, accept your apology. But I think he's just a filthy dude that you can't even, you know what I'm saying, drop and really get into that mode of being sincere when he says what he's gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Which is easy to say. If you feel it natural, it should come out natural. You know. But you know, and it's right. No apology should be accepted after all this time.
No, I get that. No, look, after what he said and the way he said it, absolutely, I don't think an apology would fix anything. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't be. But I was wondering, did you think
But
he would at least try?
and you could fix.
You seen what Diddy did that girl like that, and for years they ain't say nothing. But as soon as the tape was released, he came out and gave a fake ass phony apology.
That's why he's scared that they're gonna do to him, probably. You know what I'm saying? Just by Diddy doing that, that means that he only did it because he was in hot water. So he probably thinking the same way. But I'm not even saying that. I'm saying if it's love, right? If it's love between Black and brown, like he says it is and all that. Say it. Love. If he says this, I'm not gonna show him how to apologize, but if it's natural inside of him where he loves Black people like that, it should come out with just, I don't care what I do. I just know where my heart is and explain himself. That love that he got with the, Black and brown. If it's for real. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care because he thinks he's doing the Remy thing right now. He's letting it pass by. He thinks that people are gonna forget. And then, you know what I'm saying? But you see what happened with Remy. They didn't really tackle that situation where she was cheating with Easy the Black captain. You know what I'm saying? And then they let her go like another year. And then the real dirt started coming out. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was with Easy while he's taking pictures of Christmas last Christmas. It just makes it worse because people don't forget certain things, man. They don't forget some mistakes. You can't.
Unforgivable. Some are unforgivable.
You know. But anyway, that's his character. I'm not here to say nothing, but I didn't start this. It's not like Cuban Link set him up to do that. Like he did that on himself. Like he's a racist piece of shit. He's a racist piece of shit. What can you tell you? He's a person that demeans you. Comes out the gutter with nothing. That people helped you and probably gave you tips when you were little. You took welfare. People helped you along the way. Black folk let you in hip hop, and at the end of the day, you're gonna look down on them like that. Like they ain't nothing. Like that's how that type of person works, right there. That's why I despise those kind of.
What I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I know you've been telling your tale and your story for 20 some plus years, right?
It's been 23 years, Pop.
Right. So and the people close to you know how strongly you feel.
Because it wasn't a fair situation. That's why, me fears asking for mercy or pity or nothing. It's just not fair. Like, you don't fight. You step up to me, we gonna do whatever, one-on-one. Even that situation between me and him wasn't done. Like, he owes. Because it's a trickery. After I beat you up, you're gonna get somebody to do that. Right at the same moment, like, you're a sucker. And then you run and hide. You know what I'm saying? You run and hide. You moved out of New York because of that. Nobody want to even say that. He want to act like he won whatever. He's the winner. I'm over here laughing at people like, y'all really thought that I left that Jimmy's Bronx Cafe looking like a loser or something? You think I felt my head down? Are you crazy? Do you understand the story of what he did? That was a punks. Punks only do that. They hit and run. And not even they hit and run. They get somebody else to hit you, and then they run. Punk. And with the situation with Big Puns at State and all that with Liza and the kids, another punk discussing his move. Like, and I feel like people in the industry let them get away with it. They kept stamping him. Like that's the only Puerto Rican or Latin person they got to run the point for the Latinos in the hip hop. And that made him stronger because, he had backing to, with powerful people. And
I'm telling you, the last disgusting thing he did to me was like how we are watching. And again, I'm from Chicago, you know, so we don't have them, you know, we're not connected to them like that from the block or nothing like that. But we are connected to the Puerto Rican culture, right? And we watched Charlie Rock get out. You know what I'm saying? We heard the stories about how down and loyal Charlie Rock was. I got to share a conversation with
He
Charlie
talked
Rock.
about Charlie Rock. He bigged him up since his first album. Remember?
Right, right.
Pun bigged him up. We went to see him. Me, Pun, and Joe went to see Charlie Rock in jail when he was locked up. So that was TS. That was supposed to be his brother, his OG. What happened when he came out?
He treated him. And when he passed away, he posted a picture talking about
God don't like ugly.
God don't like ugly.
He's disgusting. See,
That
those are
that
things
that was
you can't
that was
forgive those
like the
things.
last disgusting move.
Even in your man's, in your brother, the one you was raised with and you grew up together, in his last day when he died, you said, God don't like ugly. Like God likes you or something? Like God likes you? You meant to say the devil don't like ugly. And that's why you're in the mirror right now taking pictures. That's the only thing you can do.
For the outside looking in and living this industry life as I live, because you know I rock with number legends or Chicago top dogs doing the music shit. You know, the
100%.
movie shit. I think money changes a lot of people, Cuban.
He was
You know what
like
I'm
that from
saying?
the beginning. I'm telling you, he was like
If you
that.
ain't real right here, you ain't
He
never
always
gonna
had
be
a
real.
little money. He always had a little money from the drug game, whatever, you know, even the forest projects. He had a little money, he had a little, not money like money, but he had more money than the regular, you know, welfare recipients and people that came out the hood like us. So, you know what I'm saying? He used to boast like that too. And he got into problems with that too. They didn't like him for that. He got beat down, he got slapped. My man Ja, you want me to put Ja out there? From you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know Ja, but I'm saying from my hood. From the ranch. He got slapped by a little dude. He was little, you know what I'm saying? Fundamental African American. Got slapped by right across the face. Things that people don't know that. But he acts like he never took laws. He always had this way that he could tell a story that's backwards. He changes it. And since he has the podium and the backing of people that let him get that type of power, he says them. So, you know, you got to blame the people behind him too that's been
I think once he
keeping him in
performed
power.
for Joe Biden and did the World Series, he thought, you know, the world was his. You know what I'm saying?
It's just some people, man. You think they will learn though and be grateful for certain, you know, when people help them, like when DITC stamped them and let them get in the hip hop game. I'm sure I don't know their relationship. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But in our situation, you know, though he was giving us, he wasn't giving us a deal just like they get Pun a deal. I linked them up, you know what I'm saying, with Pun in the bodega. You know, funny. You know, so my name would be Cuban Link later. I was lyrical assassin, but I always been the link in him. You know, with certain things with the Biggie situation. They try to say he had an album with Biggie. I was the link because I was writing Senorita. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know where I played, and that's just on some
And
old
then
spiritual level.
he took the credit for it too, right?
Of course, he took the credit like a piece of dirt that he is. But then I'm just saying, in the crew, like we was rhyming for this dude. We was writing rhymes. Punch is the main one. That's why you seen the change between the jealous one's envy, because that was Armageddon. Armageddon wrote that out. You want to go down the path of tell you who was who? I don't
Who
think I
wrote
did that.
shit? Yeah.
But
You want to know who wrote his
the
shit?
first album, represent. It's two hits, Flojo and Shit Is Real. The best two songs he had. Shit Is Real to me. Always like I was a fan in that note. King's son wrote those two songs for him. So somebody was already penning his pen already. That was King's son. If you don't know King's son, please go do your diligence and go check him out. It's my bro too. Then you got Jealous One's Envy. When he tried to flow like Nas, he was, you know what I'm saying, his mind was already on that. So he had Armageddon and Keith Nutt. Those Armageddon was a main writer on that one. Then what happens? Oh, there comes with um um oh no, that's when Pun got on it. That's when we first actually met him, the second album. Jealous One Envy. You know, he did the South Bronx is the wrong place to visit if you get an MC. He ain't got whether rain or shine. You know, never time. Yo, Pun, hit him with the ill type rhyme. Yo, you know what I'm saying? And Pun went crazy.
Who wrote the rhymes? You and him had an album out.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's when Pun came in, second
Who
album.
wrote
And
that?
then the third, the Don Cartagena, it was already a rap. Don Cartagena Pun wrote that whole thing, the whole songs. And then he used the Puffy that I did the Senorita song for Puffy at that time. He used that as a favor to get Puffy on his first single. The one that, that was in a bodega robbing and he did the videos. I didn't know that back then, but he already used my favor up with Puffy. So instead, he was being my manager. This is what my managers did to me.
He put you to work. He put you to work.
No, not even right. He robbed me for my own work. He's robbing his own workers. He's the worst. He's the worst. So, it's not just like he put me to work. I was gladly working. But now you want to rob me for my work too? For my work to go and use it for your album. And don't even tell me this. I have to find this out later. But he's just disgusting when it came to business. He takes advantage of his own people. And I'm telling you,
people like that wind up broke back in the hood, bro.
No, that's only right. Yeah, I always
telling you, bro.
I resemble this story, like even after me and him separated, and after I went through what I went through, because I went through some shit too. You know what I'm saying? Just and I couldn't believe the shit I was going through. I was doing the honorable things. Like I was the dude who's really, what I'm saying? From making them run. Don't even quick twist it too. I'm not even a gangster on some that level that I'll be taking pride like I'm the toughest. But I'm telling you, that situation, that boy was shook. He was shook, and he showed moves that he was shook. And I was on his ass like that because I know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? After I found out he was really putting the block on me, you know what I'm saying, through the labels, and everybody let it happen. So I had to go independent. I tried to go independent, and it's still, now all the labels went against me now for him. So, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So, you know what I'm saying? He always had that behavior. I always had that. And not really hate for him personally, but personally, you know what I'm saying? Like his behavior, things he's done that he got rewarded for are disgusting. Like the rewards, that's the only a devil could reward you for things like that. You know what I'm saying? The doing my brother the way he did him in a business sense, and seeing the family, like I said before, go backwards instead of forward, and then create lies for others.
Afrentado.
Well, he created lies and set lies like me having sex with lies and stuff like that. Things like that, disgusting things that I was like, I know they don't believe that about me. They know me because I'm a stand-up dude. I always did. I always showed to everybody. And Punny's my best. That's my buddy. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? That's my NIGG. That's my real NIGGA. And I ain't not saying that because we was in the music industry. I showed y'all that. And I'm still going to show you this to the day I die. From the pen game to you. If you ever chill with me, you already know. I knew everything about my brother.
That one single y'all did, who wrote? Did you write that whole record, Libertad?
Which one?
Libertad.
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 Oh, why me? Why me?
Why me? Why me? That's
okay. No, I wrote the hook and I wrote my but at that time that was my time where that was in a movie Bait with Jamie Foxx, and we're supposed to do the video, and that's the time like Joe couldn't be found for my project, and I was complaining like, yo, what are you doing? You're supposed to be over here. I'm paying you 20%. It's not like he was doing it as a friend. Never. I told you he took 50% from Pun, everything from music, features with other people, and that was paying them, and shows. Joe was taking 50%, not 20. Me, he was paying 20 because Pun was the first. He even knew. Pun already knew he was the second.
Y'all had worse than a 360 deal.
Yeah. So, but the Bait situation with why me? Yeah, he did be dirty on that one too. He didn't want to show up for nothing for the thing. He was already starting his separation. He was playing. He was doing the coaching for the Rucker instead of handling the business. I'm coming up next, and he's over there doing other activities instead of really doing the coaching. Supposed to be over here so we could. Pun just passed away. We're supposed to get tighter. That was my whole thing. But nah, he did the separation. He did the separation for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a long story, man. I gotta show you. Whoever want to invest in a real film about the whole history of Big Pun and even Fat Joe, because I let him. He already told his story. His story's whack. Nobody want to hear it because they know it's lies. You want to hear the real story, man? You can get with lies too. You know what I'm saying? But I got my own. I got my side of the truth is more vivid. it's more direct. It's not. I don't take shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Because they need to see this. They need to see this. Been too much dirt thrown, and some people might still, be believing.
I think the people need a Cuban link documentary, bro.
Yeah. That's
You know
another
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Who you trust after this fat bastard done greased everybody up? So he throws a little. I see motherfuckers change on the spot, like not in front of my face, but they could be like this in my face. But yo, we're gonna do it. Be like next day, be like this. Yo, you ready to go? Be like, no, I can't do it. My mother died. Or something happened. Oh, my family. Making excuses. Either he puts fear in them, or sometimes he greased them, or sometimes he tells a lie and shit on my character. Like he does all three. He's one of those. And I to this day I can't believe like why the hip hop community. And when I say community, I'm not meaning the people, but the people the business people behind them.
We don't claim them in Chicago. Don't claim Fat Joe. We don't claim over here.
But it's funny when we had an argument. The funny part about this is that we had an argument. Not even an argument. When we was leaving, like we was separate ways in the business time. It was in his office, right? In his lawyer's office, and he had told me, "Yo, my man, my lawyer told him he was double dipping. When you have a label and you're an artist in the same label and you sign to the same label, that's double dipping." So Joe was already doing something. I didn't know about that word yet at that time, so I was like, and I didn't tell my lawyer to say this. He said that on his own. So now I was like, "Word, what the hell is that?" But still, what I'm saying, because he was talking shit. He was talking shit to like saying, "Yo, you ain't do nothing." So he hit him with that. My lawyer hit him with that. And then you see his face go, "You know what? We don't need him. We don't need him." And he's talking. I'm over here looking. I'm like, okay, just looking at him. He's like, "You don't need him." He's going on a rant about why he don't need me. Then he said, he whack anyway. He whack. He whack. So that's when I said, oh, like that's what it is.
He was 80 right there.
You think I'm whack? And I'm quiet now because that's that my lawyer was getting him angry. So I'm watching that, and I know about we in the lawyer's office. You talking business? Why are you making this personal? Damn, that's funny to me. So he was like, I'm whack. I said, yeah, you know what? Since you feel I'm whack, and you know what? I might as well get my release and go try somewhere else if you think I'm whack. Maybe that's why my project is not moving. Maybe that's why. That's why Craig Common, the owner, the CEO of Atlantic Records, it's not really feeling my voice in this, and you're in the middle. So maybe it's better for us. That's why I took it like that, but I was really disappointed when this nigga got the nerve to say I'm whack. He took my lyrics. I wrote his songs. I made them look good with it. Senorita with Puffy and them. That's the reason they even respect him on that level. You know what I'm saying? I introduced him to Pun on some real physical shit. So it's like all of this and I'm whack. What a descarado. I don't even know how to say that word in English. Pero un descarado, tremendo descarado, cingado, hijo de la gran preti. Eso es lo que es. Eso es lo que es. Esto es cingado, un gusano. So anyway,
this is the lawyer's office. This is the lawyer's office.
Yeah, so I say, just give me my release. I go somewhere else, But I had the disappointment with me, and they say, yeah. Start doing that, yeah, whatever. Like he like whatever, and then he was like, yeah, and I'm gonna need 300,000 so I can put some towels on the floor. But he did it not like you know what I'm saying, like standing over me or something. He just said it like slick with that slick tone. Oh yeah, because I'll put you in the game. So I'm gonna get 300,000 to be on the floor. And I was like, oh, 300,000? That's all you need? I got you, baby. I thought you were gonna ask for more. Thank you, though. Thank you for putting me on. Because I was already disappointed. And I was like, we're in the middle of Manhattan, the Jewish office. So I'm keeping my business hat on, right? He's going personal. That's personal. And then he said, I'm not gonna go out like you. You're gonna go out like this. Like, I'm gonna go out like I'm the shit. Because I'm the shit. He told me that I'm gonna go out like I'm the shit, right? Whenever he goes out. Funny that he said that. And this looks like the way he's going out right here. That he's the shit. Because he's a piece of shit. So that's another thing why I'd be like, yo, this is biblical shit. This is like spiritual. I know God is around here. Definitely know the devil's around too with the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, God, it was the devil it was the devil for a while with the hoodie going around. Not around me, sometimes too, he'd be around me, but I elbow that thing in the face, get out of here. Pardon my words, my brothers and sisters. Stop. See, you got me on some real conscious. but it's good to be conscious. But
So I gotta ask you, right? I'm gonna ask you a Panda Chop question, right? Shout out Panda Chop.
start interviewing me. You my brother. Start the interviews. Like,
I'm asking you a side question.
oh,
Where do you find
but wait, look,
where do you
listen to
find these thumbnails at? Where do you find these thumbnails?
right here. Look. I don't know what the
You
the
have
thumbnails.
them.
Oh, I put the joint. Oh yeah, I put them like, hey you guys. I did that right now. Yeah. I forgot I did that. I was in a rush messing with you.
Where do you find these? Hey,
There's some fans. The fans be sending me those things. Like they send me like when they put his face on somebody else's body. Like, that's the fans. They sell me
that's
stuff.
where you get. That's where you get that at. That's classic.
I don't do that. I don't do that. That's yeah. I
That's
got
classic.
1,000 of those. You got to see the other ones.
You did the other one, Total Recall, the other day. Oh my God!
What was his name? What was it? What was that dude name inside the body? I forgot. That was
I don't know. I forgot too. I forgot too.
But that was funny. They put that. Yeah, but let's talk. Let's talk to the
We
fans
were
right
talking.
here, man.
We left off. I mean, I don't want to veer off the topic. You got the same topic, so we're gonna stay on that.
Yeah, so he's running. He's just running. He never came back. You know, that's what he usually does. He runs. He's gathering the think tank. He got probably 100 people in one room, and they're thinking of how they're going to get out of the situation. How can they apologize? What can he do? This is how this business mind of this devil works. I swear to God. You know? So I'm not saying I wouldn't accept the apology 2 days later, but it's been like almost 2 weeks. So y'all do what y'all do, but y'all already know. I think the people that he offended, personally, I think they feel exactly how I feel. I think right now they got it. They got what Cuban Link was yelling all these years from the dungeons, talking about him. We see now that because they already knew he was a piece of shit. They just didn't know how hard because it didn't affect them. Now they felt that. They felt that that Beluga Joe, the energy of the Beluga Joe. It's not a Bazooka Joe no more, like the gum, the Beluga Joe. So they felt that, you know what I'm saying? The more power, the more you feed him, is the more disgusting he becomes. You think he'll appreciate it and regress back a little bit and show some humility, some unity and some pieces that he does that. He got a shop around his head to take money from the hood, man. He don't got money. He sell, what he got? He's selling, giving back one pair of sneakers to a person, selling turkeys on Thanksgiving. Come on, man. That's the old school drug dealer shit. People already on point with that. Like, you can't be just do that. What's that? Hey, Nino Brown? You see what happened? All these dudes, like, what kind of help are you helping out if you're helping out the community? For real help. You give a couple computers in 1994, so now you bought the whole. I bet you if you go into his records, he put more money in the police people, like in the police foundation, so he could get more police protection. Like he did it smartly. I've been telling y'all this. He's been supporting that. It's nothing to support the police. Nothing. But for that kind of dude that be thinking he's that street, that acting like he's a drug dealer, big gangster, to be doing that, that's a foul play already. That's a foul play to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear all about gangsters. Yeah, they got a relationship with cops. Nah, they grease off the cops because they already know they're doing something illegal. And if that's the case, do you want the kind of element in hip hop? If that's the case, I don't think that's the case. I think he just, he fronts like that, but he does it. He do malicious stuff to other people to get,
He's one of the Puerto Ricans, I believe, that just doesn't, or not Puerto Ricans. Let me rephrase that.
Well, he's one Cuban too, that bastard.
He's one of them. He's one of the Latinos that just doesn't identify with their African roots. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of those Latinos.
Oh, he do identify. He just identifies it in a different way, like a colonizer way. He can take. And whoever he takes, he just kicks down after he takes. And he does he did it. That's why I can't stand it. That dude that does something to you, and they go, he did it. So he don't get. That's who he is. He showed me in Florida when I confronted him. Me and my man GQ. We had him trapped. My dude trapped with the bottom of the chair. I was about to rock him. He came with 15 dudes, and me and me and another guy chased him. How could two guys chase 15? No, we chased them. They didn't do nothing because they knew the Cuban aura. They know this link. Not because I'm the toughest. It's when it's on, it's on. They could attest to it. They could attest to it. They would never do it. But we chased them across the street by the palm trees, and I had him. I was like, ahora, chingado, ahora. And he was like, yeah, I ain't touch you, I ain't got you. Like a bitch he is. Then when I'm about to hit him, the nigga said, pardon my words. Then he said, oh, you think you're tough because the cops coming? Matter of fact, he said that. And I'm about to hit him with the stick. I looked up the block in Miami, Ocean Drive, 1,000 cops coming. I said, oh, you see now. I had to throw the stick. You know, we still got to keep it funky, right? Real dudes got to do what they do, but when it's cops around, we gotta play like we didn't nothing happen. So I threw the stick under the car. I went to the as soon as I threw the stick, a cop car pull up on me. Then another one. Like 10 cop cars. Now it comes straight to me. The deputy, the judge, the head of the police chief dude in Cuban. He was Cuban. He came to me. I'm like, you come over here. And they went like that. I was like, yo, listen, I'm calm now. Listen, officer. My hotel's right there. They came to do something to me. So it's not like I went to them. They came with like 15 cars to my hotel. Oh, you want to come to my hotel? And after that, I did the remix right when I touched back. Yeah, police attacked me. They put me in a car. I'm right there. Like they got me. Like the chief dude. Yeah, you want to start like pushing me like this, right? But it's mad cops. I was like six, 7 cops right there where we at. Joe was sitting right by the cop car like this. He's like this. He's like this looking at me, and I go like this. Why this nigga's part of my word. But I'm like this looking at him, and the cop is screaming at me over here. I go like this. And he's like this, looking at me. I said, I didn't do nothing, officer. You know, he said, nada. I got tight. He was like, nada. He waiting for me, right? So GQ's over there. He's getting searched. Everybody, I get searched, everything. He doesn't get searched. That's what I'm telling you. He works with the cops, and he pays them off. I'm telling you that. I went through it. Some believe me, some didn't.
Well, they got him on the ropes right now. They got him running.
That's what he said. No, he changed the whole thing. Remember, he said disgruntled. When he kicked TA out, remember the other one, the legendary TA, whatever? He said, the disgruntled employees making fun of it like he's high mighty. You know. How much.
And TA writing his rhymes too.
That's later on. Yeah, that's not but he got his own story. I don't know what the TA should be out here doing extra right now. He should be doing, Fat Joe, like cartoons, man, him, like do-overs about getting at this fat boy. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. They didn't want to hear, he didn't want to talk about the subjects before. Well, now you got the spotlight on you, brother. Now you're going to have to talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. And like I said, man, he goes right to the right way of apologizing, of really treating other human beings, and you know what I'm saying, his own race and the black race, and even everybody else. Just treat people with courteous.
He's gonna get on one of them.
Good.
He's gonna get on one of them big female shows. I'm telling you, he's gonna get on TV. He's gonna get on one of them female shows.
Yeah, he's not gonna. I usually start snapping. You know what it is? I usually snap on him. I make fun of it. I make people laugh. But then I don't want him to be even treated like a joke anymore. You know what I'm saying? This is not entertainment. This is realer than that. This is a disrespectful individual that, people have helped, paved the way for him, helped him in the business sense, helped him in the street life, helped him throughout his life. And he shits on everybody that helped him, or most of the people, the important people, even my brother. That's why I got the biggest gripe with him. Me and him got a problem. Yeah, we got a problem. But my biggest gripe with him, it's really my brother and what he did, even after Pun passed, what he did to Chris Rivers, that he's blocking him, just like he blocked me all these years. I don't care. I will go to war with him all day. But you block little Chris, man, Pun's son, and people letting that happen in the industry? What kind of industry is this? What kind of industry? The devil is like, you have to be ran by the devil to be doing that to somebody. For him to do that to Lil Pun. Well, now he's big, but Lil Pun. After,
he's big,
his father did all of these things for you in real life. But he stole from him. That's how he uncovers himself. That's how a sucker uncovers himself. You see why he try to cover up the fact, I don't have to deal with them. I already robbed one. Oh no, Chris want to rap right now? Oh no, he's not on my side. He can't come out with a deal. No way. He has to follow my lie that I told about his father. Oh no, Cuban is Cuban's good, but he takes punts. He take punt for pun too much. He's running around with punting. He knows I did punt dirty. I got to block him from the game, Sunshine. That's what he did. That's his plan. And and the funny part, the worst part is when the fans, what I'm saying? The fans they believe him in certain things. I'll be like, wow, man. He's recruiting more little, with bad information, he's recruiting like, regular people that probably, what I'm saying? If they understood the truth, that they'll see, gotta rip that mask off. And that's what I've been trying to do all this time because of that. But I'm still, lyrically, he can't touch me. Lyrically, making songs, Oh, and another thing, if we don't have, am I talking too much again? I'm going crazy. You got me sweating over here, you bastard.
I'm gonna let you wrap it up.
I was chilling. I said, I'm calm because I was hyper last time. Look, motherfucker crazy. Again.
He gets hyper himself.
Dale, you can talk now because I already talked. Anyway, wait a minute. 1 second. Let me say this last thing. And look, I cut my fingers over here trying to do a chicken wrap. Yo, did y'all hear this dude's album? Did y'all get to hear the album though? Because I heard it. I'll be on point with my enemies. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all get to hear this whack? That's what it goes all over 360. It goes back around. Goes back right around. Started with no lyrics and no talent. You had a business mind to use people because people were attracted to you because you was, popular dude, I guess, whatever it was. You got on first for the Latinos and all that, so we respected you. But you never penned a hit in your life, right? Without the help of somebody else. And you was regular, At least back then you was regular. But now you go full circle, or full circle around. And you got no TA, you got no King's Son, you got no Armageddon, you got no Cuban, you got no Prospect, I guess, you got no Remy to help you or whatever. Or maybe you got gassed up and said, you've been winning all this time, so let me put my pen back to the paper. So that's what he did on this album, on this new album. The world took shit on me. Or
I haven't heard. I heard it was whack.
I heard like 8 joints. Whack. I'm talking about whack, like disgustingly. And that's why I think he got mad at the end of the day. Like he had a gripe with people. Like, what I'm saying? The FBA probably told him in his face, yo, that's not it, buddy. And they said the truth to him. That shit sucks. Not even one hit. Not even one hit. Like I usually got saved with 1 hit before. Not even 1 hit this dude got. His pen is like he was right. Now I think he went back to him trying to write. For the first time, yeah, that's what I think. Because this is like so far beyond of it's not even a shot of you could be like, yo, it's a good album. It's not even good. It's either trash or basura. One of those two. Might have one song or two that you could probably pass.
He got good features.
No, the features don't even help him. The features don't even help. Is what I'm trying to say. The features don't even help him. Before the features can help him. This one, I was like, wow, the world is really putting the foot in his ass for all of them. Those little favors for the devil that the devil gave him. It's time to collect. You got time to take the pumpkin back from Cinderella.
What is the best?
It's 12 o'clock and the pumpkin turned into the fucking hoopty that he used to drive.
What is the best song on the album? What's the best song on it?
The one with him and Remy, when she said, imagine what I do for a band or whatever.
Check it out. I haven't even heard it yet.
Yeah, the one with Remy. That's okay. It's not even great, but it's all right. That could be a setup to like a big hit, if anything. But he don't have that big hit. He have not even something close to it, is what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. Now he brings his brother into it too with the album cover. Well, leave Angel alone. Leave Money Man alone. You didn't rock with him in real life. You was calling him a drug addict and a dope head all your fucking life, all his life when he was alive. Now he dies, you put him in the front cover of your wackest album ever. Incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, man. You don't like the truth, man. He was living in that bubble for a minute, but you got to blame the people behind him. Like, I mean, he put fear in a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. It's not even him himself. He talks, and other people. He sent people. Charlie Rock already told us. I could have been told you that. He tried to send me places. Like, I was an artist and I did it sometimes, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? We got busy. I got busy for the right reason. That's what I always said, man. I always did things when I flipped out, lost my head for a reason. It's always been for a reason. So I don't got really no regrets when I just beat somebody up like a bully, like he wanted me to do one, at times or whatever, or got used like that because I refused to. I was not a yes man. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, he understood that. But when it's time to rumble, and we always there, and somebody disrespects, 100%, we 100, I'm 110 on it. I'll tell you a story that y'all probably won't believe, but everybody in the Bronx knows it's real. One day, and I'll tell you another one too. Back in the days, with that he said he told Big U that he was going to tell him. He never told him. He said he'll tell him off camera, but I'm sure he told him a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? How can I be down? You know what I'm saying? When it was East versus West. I got stories. Man, you think I told y'all all the stories? All the stories I told y'all. I still got more. And they 100 for that. This is not making up. This is not me trying to sell an album. This is me telling y'all because I like to share. Now it's time to share. I like sharing now, because I let the other guy talk it and tell it. He told y'all nothing but lies. So let's see how good y'all handle the truth. You already know this dude is a liar. Never had an album with Biggie. Never even spit around in the same song, in one song with Biggie. The only thing he did was an intro with me and Pun. That's it. He told you. Never wrote Senorita. I did. So how many lies can he get caught? You need to go and hide under the Jeezy boot. That, you know what I'm saying? That big giant Jeezy boot that he bought. You need to go hide in there because that's the only place you can hide. Anyway.
I'm out of here. It's been a good rap tonight.
No. Talk to no guys. Because,
no, we out of here. I'm gone. It's over. I love you, Cuban.
No, talk to me.
It's a good one. We'll next time, baby. We popping off.
Get up. Get up. You left me. See? Got me hyped up. Thought I was going. I still need therapy too. I never took therapy. The fat bastard though. He went therapy room. He think he was Joe Soprano, Tony Soprano. He thought he was that. His life is that. That's the money. The people back in the mob made him look like that because they didn't have the courage to stand up and plant their feet and say, no, this is what we're gonna do because this is right. You know what I'm saying? And that's all, man. I can handle myself in the street and all these places. But as far as the business, like it's an onslaught. It's like, yo, jump at me. I didn't even know so many niggas jumping me. Part of my word too, my N word. I talk loose because I'm talking from the heart, and I'm talking from where I grew up from. But yeah, man. So like I said, the harder the struggle, you know what I'm saying, the bigger the rewards at the end, and when you're in the right path, and you stand solid on what you saying, you know what I'm saying. That's all I could do. I'm satisfied with that reward. But I am lyrical and I am creative, like and I am gonna show y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Through me or through people that, you know what I'm saying, that I don't just do it because I want to be selfish and do it myself. No, I do it myself because I want to show you that, certain parts of me as far as, with the mic and to represent hip hop in the right way and for people to acknowledge that. But as far as ideas for others, I'm down with that, man. I'm gonna show y'all. But anyway, that's the Cuban Link Revolution. It will be televised. Let me get to y'all. What up with Feature Game? Feature Game? What you mean? Love you, Cuban. And love y'all, man, for standing behind me. I know y'all seen my career. Y'all seen my journey, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard for me to be my friend. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to be my friend. It's not hard to be my friend, but it's hard to be my friend when you expect others to, feel a certain way like they should. And it's a lot of people that gave me love. Don't get that twisted. I still walk the streets, still, you know what I'm saying? As I got to certain people that they know, you know what I'm saying, I'm that truth dude, as far as like what I stand for. And, I stand basically for what I stand for. Regular qualities of people, human rights. I'm a refugee for real. So I come here with that revolutionary spirit. I do. You know what I'm saying? Especially from a black folk. Always, man. Because they invited me into this culture and I can only repay them just like Punch said. This is my thank you for letting us get in the game. That's how gracious we was. That's how humble we was. He was, and I am too. Always in my records, you see that. You know that. Now the other guy, you seen the difference. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the difference. You know? And it is what it is, man. I love y'all. Great chat. I took over the mic again. See? I don't think they pop pop broke out on me because I couldn't let him talk. I'll be getting hyped up a little bit, so you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. So to all y'all, keep God first. Stand on what you believe and represent. You know what I'm saying? For humanity at the end of the day. But yeah, stand up when you see a problem. Make sure they know. You know what I'm saying? This is protected. FBA, nothing but love, man. Keep doing your thing, you heard? It's your boy Cuban, mi latino, cojones. I love y'all. Ustedes saben que lo quiero con cojones. ¿Cuántas veces yo te ha dicho eso con la boca mía y con la acción que yo he tirado para afuera? Ya ustedes saben, cubano, cubano nacido allá. All right? So to my Latin people, man, my Latinos, that tú sabes, y'all already know how much I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my struggle. I came in 1980 for real. You know what I'm saying? And my African roots always been there for me. Always. From out there in Cuba, I was, you know what I'm saying? I told you my best friend was named Kinawa. And I don't how I remember that. I was 3 years old. I don't even know. His name was Kinawa. You know what I'm saying? He was African, straight, you know, 'cause Angola and Cuba had a mob back there. Because we went to help Angola as far as Cuba. Fidel and them. They went to help Angola. So the immigration, you know what I'm saying, was like that back then between the two countries. So, you know what I'm saying, we still here. We're keeping it 100. Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying, we have to stand up sometimes. Sometimes you get tired of that foot in your neck, you know what I'm saying, that somebody stepping on you and thinking it's cool because, you know, you want to be the bigger person or you know what I'm saying, they think that you can't really stand up and slap the shit out of them. I did that before, so it doesn't matter what I'm saying. Like, I'm by myself against, you know what I'm saying? They're jumping. They're like jumping. It's not like we got a guy with honor. I'll fight your king and you fight the king there. We win one-on-one. No, he jumps you. He gets other people involved. And you got to beat the shit out of those people. But then by the time you get to them, it's like Bruce Lee when you got to get to the full floor. You got to fight Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Got to fight the other dude, the samurai. You already know. Even though I'm going to go up there to the top, I'm going to beat the shit out of the boss. But it just takes time away. And you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just perfect when it happens. Things happen. You gotta let God just handle it sometimes. But anyway, God bless y'all, man. Stay in the right path. Let's make a change for real. Let's get things back in order and back together, man. The right order is the way it should be. Give the right merit to the right people. You know what I'm saying? And continue, man. Continue with that bond together. You know what I'm saying? Black, brown, red, yellow, white, even white at the end. That's the goal. But we got to get things straightened out first. You got to get certain kind of respects, and we got to get some stamps on things that are merited to the right people. You know what I'm saying? You have to take ownership of certain things, and I'm with that. You heard? Yeah. Salute. Your boy Cuban.